but Beth really isn't paying attention, and it would be so easy for me to grab her. So, hey, Beth and I want to talk to you about another form of distraction, and oftentimes we do it in ourselves. Earbuds. Walking down the street, listening to music, not paying attention to what's happening around you. And it's okay if I buy a new car, right? You're okay with that? That's all right? Oh, good. See, and this is what happens when we're not paying attention to what's happening around us. We can find ourselves getting into agreeing into things. We can find ourselves into trouble. You know, it's even worse now walking across a parking lot at night, not paying attention, not listening. We become the ultimate soft target. And the thing is we've done it to ourselves. And it's okay with you if I take an extra $500 out of the bank this week? Okay, good. So, you know what? All of this, just because of earbuds. If we end up shutting off the world around us and we don't pay attention to what's happening. Oftentimes, you know what? We'll climb into a bus, we'll put our earbuds in, we'll sit down on the seat, we put our head down, we start listening to music, and we don't pay attention to what's happening around us. This is what's happening right now. This becomes the ultimate target for criminals. And it's a great way for me to get a new car too. We got a class going on.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what it was all about?
Sorry.
About you agreeing for me to go and buy a new car.
What?
You did.
No, I didn't. I would never say get a new car.
And then you agreed to give me an extra $500 this week too out of the event.
$500 for what?
Well, it's because you weren't paying attention.
Oh.
You had your earbuds in. And it's a really scary thing when that happens. And oftentimes, you know what I see too? I see people walking with just one ear.
You know what? I can hear you and I can listen to my music if I have one earbud in just fine.
Well, maybe you can. But there's a distraction that happens here now. Now you're focusing and paying attention to the music and what you're hearing, and you're not paying attention to what's happening around you.
Pardon?
Exactly. I often see people on their bicycles pedaling and pedaling with their earbuds in. Traffic is oblivious to them. They're not paying attention to what's happening around them. They can cross it in front of a vehicle. People walking on the street, not paying attention to traffic. And remember the give it a name game? If you have your earbuds in, how would you ever be able to do that? Do you look confident with your earbuds in?
You know, Rob, one of the reasons that I wear my earbuds is so that I don't have to pay attention to what's going on around me. You know, I just want to listen to music. I want to head home. I want to get to work. That's what I'm doing. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm just going to put my earbuds in and go where I got to go.
Hey, you know what? And that's okay. That's a good thing that if you want to do that and that's the way you want to be. But if you're at nighttime and you're walking down the street, are you isolated?
Sometimes.
Are you paying attention to what's happening around you?
No.
Are you creating an opportunity at that point for someone to take advantage of you because you have now created your own distraction? So,
maybe.
Of all the things that we've talked about and of all the things that we understand that bad people look for in a target, you have created that all on your own just by putting your earbuds in. And you know what? Sometimes folks think that they can wear one earbud and walk down the street and they still think that they're going to be able to hear and identify things, and that's not true. The human brain can't multitask. We can switch tasks. So if you're listening to music, that's what you're focused on at the time, is listening to music. So don't fool yourself into thinking because you only have one earbud in that you're safe. You're not.
So you're telling me that when I have my earbuds in, I'm not able to effectively pay enough attention to what's going on around me to be safe.
No, that's right. And you agreed to let me buy a new car too.
Come on!